to start, so take your seats already.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again, Eisen on Overlip, or Lip for short. And this is going to be a another update video, I guess, to let you know what my plans are for Let's Playing. If you watched my last video titled Dear Nico's Savvy and a Let's Play Change of Plans, I said in that Let's Play that I would be doing a Let's Play of Phantom Dust. And I started Phantom Dust and I made it to like chapter 3, and I just can't do it. Like I can't really do a Let's Play of that game. Like it's just, the game's really like annoying. It's fun, but like as far as like recording, it's just annoying. Like the thing that gets me is that there's this thing in the game called arsenals. Arsenals are like, they're like little they're basically move sets, and you can have multiple move sets. And each move set, I think it holds like, each move set holds maybe like 21 to 27 skills. And so you can buy skills or you can buy junk and like choose a skill from, like, you know, like junk is just a bunch of random skills. But you can also buy skills separately. So when you're creating an arsenal, when the game finally lets you create an arsenal, you want to put skills, like whether they're defensive skills, whether they're you know, some sort of status boosting skills, or defensive skills, you know. But you also want to leave a certain amount of areas open for what's called aura points. And aura points allow you to do the moves, because each move requires maybe like 1 aura, 2 aura, 3 aura, whatever. And that's all fine and dandy, but on certain levels, it's like when it comes to actually using the skills, you don't really know. Like once you make an arsenal, you don't really know what skills you're going to be able to use when you go to a level. The only way you're going to know is by actually doing the level, because on each level, you don't use all of your skills in your arsenal, you know, and you know, so you have to use whatever's available. But the computer picks the skills that you use. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe there's a way where you can choose, you know, where you can set it up to where, like, you know, certain skills are more likely to show up in combat or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really dig into it that much. But anyway, you know, you pick your skills or whatever, and you start the match. But you never know what skills you're gonna get. You know, like, in a way it's random, but in a way it isn't random. It's random from level to level. But like, let's say I do a level against the computer, and I have a certain amount of skills or whatever. If I die and restart the match, I still have the same skills. So, but like on a different level, I'll have, you know, different skills in my arsenal. So it's random, but it's only random from level to level. It's not really random on the level. And the problem with that is, like, sometimes the computer will pick, like, let's say I have like equal parts, like a specific number of attacks, a specific number of status boosts or whatever, and a specific number of defensive skills. Let's say the computer wants to, you know, let's say on a certain level, only, you know, certain skills of mine will pop up. So the computer may choose to put, you know, whatever, you know, like a certain amount of maybe like 3 or 4 defensive skills, and not choose to let any attacking skills spawn. So when the match starts, that means I'm not going to have any attacks. You know, I mean, I'll have some, but I may have like 1 or 2. You know, and that's really my issue with the game, because certain times when I be fighting a particular enemy, I really want certain skills that I have, but I can't use those skills. Like, you know, I can use them, but the computer will decide on which levels that I can use them. And that just really got to me, because, you know, I play a match and, you know, I want like certain attacks, but they're not available. Instead, I have plenty of defensive attacks, but I have nothing to attack with, because you don't have like a standard regular attack. You don't have that. You just have whatever skills spawn. You don't have like a basic punch or whatever, or nothing like that. And on top of that, you know, the skills show up in orbs on the level. So you collect the orbs, and let's say you don't get any attacks. Let's say you get, you know, an aura point or whatever, orb, and you get like 2 defensive skills. Once you grab both of those, you're still waiting for more skills to respawn, you know. And while you're waiting, maybe the computer already has his skills and he can attack you. Yeah, you have defensive skills, but even still, the defensive skills take aura. Okay, and the thing that really gets me is that, like, some skills are free, but a lot of skills take aura, and they take anywhere from like 2 to 3 auras. And if you know, and the thing is, like, you're only collecting aura one at a time. So you have to usually collect like three orbs of aura, you know, just to use a move one time. And it's not. I tried. I had like 14 videos up, and I was really expecting to actually complete the game and do a let's play. I probably still will complete the game, but it won't be on in let's play form. It won't be a YouTube thing. And I don't know. I really want to do that game because nobody's done a complete let's play of it. So I'm kind of bummed about that. And that brings you to another topic that I have. And, you know, like as you guys have heard me say before, or you may not have heard me say it, but I like to do games that nobody's done before. I don't like to do games, you know, that people have done already. And that's part of the reason right there. And see, like, you know, like the reason being is that, like, right now, I don't really like Phantom Dust, but that, you know, like, my dislike for that game is sort of a false dislike, because playing a game, you know, I found ever since I started recording, playing a game while recording, it can make playing the game annoying, because you have to record. It doesn't mean that the game is annoying. It's just, you know, you playing the game successfully and trying to capture the footage and trying to keep each video at a decent length or whatever. And you know stuff like that can make the game sort of fall. So I think that, like, if I were to play that game, well, not really let's playing, then I would really like it, you know. But the fact that I had to like, you know, like do other stuff, you know, because it was times where, like, I was fighting a boss, or I was doing a regular mission against these I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Gayne, I guess it's Gayne or Gandhi sisters or whatever. And you had to fight 3 enemies. You know, you fought one and by yourself, because, you know, most missions you have most missions in Phantom Dust you have a partner. This mission I didn't have a partner, and I'd already spent one video that was 25 minutes long on that mission, and like on that video I still didn't even complete the mission. What I wound up doing was I wound up just ending that video, you know, labeling it or whatever, and then starting another video. The next video I started, that was like 25 minutes as well, but I was still stuck on the mission, you know. So I was like, all right, I don't want to make 2 videos of this one mission where I still haven't even beat the boss, or you know, where I still haven't completed the mission. So what I want to do is just delete this video and keep the other 25-minute video and start another video. And, you know, like, doing all that while trying to play the game, you know, like trying to figure out a game or like a boss while recording can be kind of annoying. And I could have just stopped the let's play and then, like, you know, like, just tried to figure it out or whatever. But I didn't really want to do that. I mean, I wanted to, and I didn't want to because I don't know. I want stuff. I want my Let's Plays to be easy. I don't want my gameplay experiences to be easy. You know, but like that's again why I only do certain games. I don't mind a challenge when I'm not recording. I don't really want a challenge while something that's straightforward. Not something that's like insultingly easy. You know, but something that's just a little straightforward. You know, so something that's just easy to record and easy to play. And Phantom Dust is one of those games. It's just like the whole gameplay thing, and like getting used to the gameplay and stuff like that. That's something that I would need. That like I'd probably have more success in that if I just played it without doing a Let's Play. Unfortunately, and I even bought a second copy of the game before I even started playing, because I always do that. I buy second copies of games or whatever that I think I'm going to play, or that I just for some reason know that I want to play a heck of a lot of times. So yeah, so that's why I don't do Let's Plays of games that have already been done, because I don't want to have to go through that process of like especially if the game's like challenging. Like I'd rather have a good challenge or whatever off camera. I don't need the challenging. I don't need. There's certain challenges where you can figure it out while you play it. There's certain challenges we need a couple days to figure it out. At least with me, and so Phantom Dust is canceled. Shoot. I was also thinking about doing a Let's Play or continuing my Let's Play for Warriors of Might and Magic. That was another game where like it was just too hard for me. It was just they wanted too much, in my opinion. And I saw a cheat code a while ago that I know we don't allow. I'll be right back. Hang on a second. Be right back.
And it's all over with. Wow, what a mind-blowing match. What a backbreaker bout. What a wonderful win.
Yeah, I almost feel like I was.
Yeah, like I'm the kind of person I don't really condone cheating on my games. I don't really like to cheat, but I do use walkthroughs. So I guess walkthrough is still like sort of a cheat. But in my opinion, at least with a walkthrough, it's telling you what to do, but you still have to do it, and that works with a lot of games. But some games, like like even though they tell you what to do, you still have to do it. So just like you could look up or whatever how to reach level 100 or like level 1000 in Disgaea, but you still got to do it. Like stuff like that. Yeah, it's cheating because you're looking up a walkthrough, but you still have to do it yourself. It's just telling you how to do it. But that was one game where I was like, I just want to do it because I really want a Let's Play of Warriors of Might and Magic, and I really wanted to do that, and I wanted to do its sequel, Shifters. Those are two games that I've been wanting to do ever since before I even had a capture card. I was like, oh, I got to get these games done because nobody's done them before. Now I could just not do Warriors of Might and Magic and just do Shifters. Wow, that was quick. And I think I might do that. I might, even though I don't want to, I might do that. And yeah, I guess it's back. It's back to my normal schedule. I'm gonna do Seven Samurai, even though I don't want to do the game. Like, I mean,
so take your seats already.
I don't like doing Let's Plays of games that I don't want to do. But that's a whole different reason. Like this game, I don't want to do a Let's Play for this game because the game just feels weird. Like as far as like controls and stuff, the game is fine. There's nothing really wrong with it, and it is a game that I want to do. I don't want to get the impression that that I like doing Let's Plays of games that I don't like. This game I do like. It's just I don't like the feel or the control over something like that. Like a Call of Duty game. I would never do a Let's Play of a Call of Duty game. I never do a Let's Play of Dark. I never do a Let's Play of. I'm not gonna say never, but I wouldn't do a Let's Play of Ico. no matter what. You know, like that's stuff like that I don't really like. And you know, something like Seven Samurai is certain things that I don't like, and it's on my list of like let's plays that I want to do, and no one else has done it before. You know, so this I can sort of bear, even though it's mindless. I probably won't enjoy it much, you know, but I'm getting pretty low on my let's play list. Like after this, it would probably be my next let's play would probably be Godai, and then I probably take a break from adventure games and RPGs for a while, and I would probably do I'm thinking about doing Never Ending Tomorrow by Mobile Suit Gundam or by Bandai. I have all the Mobile Suit Gundam games for the PS2. I might do a let's play of that game because you know some people on YouTube have already done let's plays for those games, but you know that's I don't know if that'll ever happen. But as far as shooters, there's Sub Rebellion that I want to do. There's SWAT Global Strike Team. I've already done a let's play of that game, a co-op let's play, you know, of the co-op campaign with my friend Rambo. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that game right there, SWAT, and then I guess Terminator: Dawn of Fate and Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. You know, that's if somebody else doesn't actually do a let's play of them games already. And then I think after that, once I clear that list right there, because I really wanted to do Shifters, really bad, but I also wanted to do Warriors of Might and Magic. So I guess like later on, you know, throughout the months or the years, I'll probably just go back to Warriors of Might and Magic and just grind a little bit, because I don't want to do videos of me grinding too much, you know. So on my time off, I'll just grind in that game and try and like level up or whatever. And then I think after that, maybe I'll try to continue, because I really want to do Shifters after that game right there, because I really like that you know, the game. I don't like Warriors of Might and Magic too much because it's too whatever, but I really do like Shifters. So I'm gonna work on Warriors of Might and Magic. RTX Red Rock is another game that I'm going to do. There's a let's play for that game already, but it's in Spanish or whatever. Even though it's in Spanish, you know, like I guess I'm just using that just as an excuse, because like if you wanted to like look at the game and know what to do next, you'll know what to do next. You know, you don't need to like see it in English. You know, like just knowing where to go. You know, you'll know exactly what to do next. But I think aside from Shifters and Warriors of Might and Magic, there's 2 RPGs, and RTX Red Rock, which is an adventure game. Then there's another game called Enclave. That's all of my non-shooter let's plays. But I think it's going to be Samurai 7 or Samurai 20XX, and then it'll probably be Godai. From there it'll be, like I said, SWAT. I may do Air Force Delta Strike. I want to get a second copy of that game as well, but that game supposedly has a lot of missions. I'll give it a shot, because I don't want to do nothing that's a lot of it. I don't know, like maybe when I get lower on my list of let's plays, then I'll start doing longer games. But I don't want to do nothing that's like really long, you know. It's also what she said. But yeah, you know, I don't want to do nothing that has, you know, like really long missions. But you know, like after that, after I clear my let's play list, like my list, then I think I'll have some fun. Then I'll start doing games, because like I'm not done with let's playing. I really like it. It is right now, since I've chosen games that nobody else has done let's plays for, and probably don't want to do let's plays for. Those games, you know, they have their quirks, you know, and sometimes budget games are just ridiculously difficult, you know, for maybe it's lack of experience, lack of game developing experience by the developer, or you know, a lack of whatever, you know. But you know, some games are just, I don't know, like, you know, I guess they add in elements that they think you know, are challenging, or elements that are supposed to be challenging, but they're really just annoying. You know, like, you know, all the other stuff has been done already. All the good games. These are good games. You know, I like budget games, but all the stuff, the obvious stuff, has been done already. But after I clear my list, then I'm going to have some fun. You know, I want to do games that I want to do. I really want to do a let's play of both of the Black Hawk Down games for the PS2. Even though they've already been done, that's fine. You know, the first Black Hawk Down, I have a let's play of already with me and my friend Rambo. That's on my channel. It's a co-op let's play. I wanted to do a co-op let's play of that, and I wanted to do a single player let's play where I play by myself. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably do both of those games right there. I definitely want to do the X-Files game and Airborne Troopers, The Shield, you know, just based off the TV show, and The Thing. Then after that, then I'll just go from there. But yeah, as it stands, Seven Samurai is next. I'm sorry I couldn't complete the Phantom Dust or whatever. Maybe, you know, one day, you know, I'll sit down with it, you know, in a non-let's play, you know, sitting or whatever, and just play it and be able to enjoy it and beat it like that. And then, like I said, if I'm able to beat it like that, and, you know, and then actually get the hang of it, you know, and you know, just get an idea of like the game, you know, just get some time with the game. Maybe I'll come back one day in a couple years and do a full let's play of that game. Until then, you know, I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be Seven Samurai. If GoldenEye isn't after Seven Samurai, which it should be, but if GoldenEye doesn't come after that, it'll be SWAT after that. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Seven Samurai, GoldenEye, and then some shooters, which will be SWAT. Then probably one of the Terminator games, or probably both of them back to back. I really want to get back to doing some shooter let's plays. My last few let's plays have been adventure games and other stuff. But yeah, so that'll be next. And yeah, this also is a game that I really like right here. One of the fighting games I like. I don't like I grew up with all the standards. So I grew up with like games like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, stuff like that. And as I got older, you know, like I didn't really want like I didn't want the games that I played pretty much all my life. I wanted something different. So I don't really have a lot of fighting games for the 7th generation. But the ones I do have, you know, are unique games. You know, like when I was younger, I always wanted to play games. You know, I always wanted to play some of the more unique stuff, and games I never got a chance to play a lot of were stuff like Eternal Champions, I think World Heroes, and Samurai Showdown, and Killer Instinct. So like, if you ever see a shooter, if you ever see a fighting game on my channel, like now, it'll probably be something like this. Either this, or I want to get the Zatchbell games as well. I want to get games or fighting games and experience them. Experience games that I haven't played before, rather than experience games that I played all my life. Even if I haven't played all. I played all the Mortal Kombat games, and I never really got really good at like the 3D Mortal Kombat games, but I played them before. I don't know. But if you ever see a fighting game on my channel, it'll be either this or Samurai Showdown Anthology, which I have. It's one of my favorite fighting games of all times, Samurai Showdown. Or it might be one of the Zatchbell games. But anyway, I guess I'll end this match right here, or end this video. But I'm going to let you guys finish watching this. This should be a pretty quick match. This game is pretty fun. I really want the GameCube version, because the GameCube version has a story mode, whereas this version doesn't have the story mode, but it has like 50 some characters, whereas the GameCube version has like maybe like 14 characters. So I kind of want to get the story. I don't really care about. I don't really even care about like story mode in my fighting games, but like I really like, you know, the Ultimate Muscle show, and it's something that I wouldn't mind playing through.
And it's all over with.
I wouldn't mind experiencing something like that, because you know, like Ultimate Muscle was a game, in my opinion, you know, that like I never expected to see a fighting game for whatsoever, or any kind of game, and I guess I'll do this last match.
Hey, the
Oh,
match is
no.
start, so take your seats already.
I thought this was going to be him against Ascara. But anyway, this is Aslan on Overlip signing out. I think I might yeah, I think I'll let this finish. Sorry if I talked your ear off. I just thought I'd let you guys know what I'm going to be doing.
Wrestler 4, the Vice.
And
Standing. Fasten your seatbelts, Vice. And there's the bell.
yeah, if I don't end this video at any moment now, I will let it play to the end. And yeah, this is Aslan on Overlip signing out.
Not again.
You know, see you guys next time, you know, for my next Let's Play, which will be Seven Samurai. And yeah, that's about it.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? There's no time to rest.
Yikes! Talk about brutal.
Now that's nice ground technique. Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? He got him. He's been thrown back. He's latched on. He's been thrown back. Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? Not again.
He's really not taking any chances.
He got him. He got him. Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? Oh, the ultimate move. Robin kick. A crushing blow.
I'd be surprised if he survived the round.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? Robin kick. This be a special move.
Let's see.
He's been thrown back. He got him. Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? He got him. He got him. He's been thrown back.
Dragon attack.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? He's been thrown back. He's latched on.
Talk about intense.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? There's the ultimate power.
Oh, wow.
He's been thrown back. Robin check the ultimate move. He got him. Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? And will this be a special move? Robin, will this be a special move?
Get it on.
There's no time to rest.
There's no moment of regret.
Now that's nice ground technique.
Yikes! Talk about brutal. Muscle fruits.
Not again!
He's really not taking any chances.
Robin, test me a special move!
Get it on.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? There's no time to rest! There's no time to rest!
There's no moment of relief.
There's no time to rest!
Yikes! Talk about brutal.
And it's all over with! What?
Please return to your seats.
The final match! The fight we've all been hoping for! And there's the bell!
I wonder how this one's gonna turn out.
Now that's nice ground technique!
Yikes! Talk about brutal.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? He got him! He's been thrown back! He got him! Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? He got him! He got him! Human rocket! The ultimate move!
Get it on.
Robin kick! Oh, that's gotta hurt!
I'm surprised if he survived the round.
Robin kick! Be a special move!
Get it on.
He's been thrown back! They're entangled!
Good luck getting out of this one.
Will he be able to execute that extreme technique? Looks like they're tangled up together! What will happen next?
I'm not sure what he's going for next.
Will this be a special move?
Let's see. Oh!
There's no time to rest! Will this be a special move?
Get it on.
Will he be able to... Oh, the ultimate move!
Get it on.
Now that's nice ground technique!
There's no moment of relief.
Now that's nice ground technique!
There's no moment of relief.
Oh, the ultimate move!
Get it on.
Now that's nice ground technique!
There's no moment of relief.
Robin, will this be a special move?
Get it on.
Will this be a special move?
Let's see. Oh!
And that signals the end of the match!
Ultimate Muscle Generation!